Okay, I got a different video for you guys today. The Seoul situation's getting horribly bad. So basically, if you don't already know, we had VR coming out soon, which I myself was anticipating. I bought the game in advance. So we all know that. Hold up. I gotta find the specific. Okay, so here we go. We know that. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's a lot of people. So basically, if it came out on PSVR 2, it had bugs. So they're like, you know what? Give us a couple days. We'll get it out. We'll fix it. VR update. Okay. This was them being like, okay, we screwed up. There's more whatever. There's more bugs. We're working hard. 2 weeks, we'll have it out. Okay? And let's keep this in mind. This is going to be important later. Patch ready within the next 2 weeks. Okay? Okay. Some good, some bad comments, as you can see. And then more. This is when Steel Wool starts to get in that liar's rabbit hole. Because it says yada 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 yada. Oh, frick. But basically, it's now the middle of next week. So, y'all are going to be like, oh, it's a gaming company. It's a game. It's going to be. We had 2 lies in a row. Like, at this point, they could have just said soon. They didn't have to say specifically within 2 weeks. Me, personally, I watched the PSVR 2 playthrough. There was nothing game breaking. In one of the missions, I remember watching Fusion. The game lost all audio and none of the buttons worked, but simple reboot fixed that. Me personally, I'd be fine with that because a lot of VR games have issues anyways because it's VR. It's more interactive elements than just mouse and keyboard. But basically, it was playable. Or they could have released that and then had the patch out, but we got another delay of from 2 weeks to 2.5 weeks, probably 3 weeks at the rate they're going, instead of just releasing something and then patching it. And then, so we'll read this real quick. Hey, also continue the commitment to provide more communication to the community. Wanted to give an update at Sigurd pcvr launch. Here's the plan of today. 81 zeros. pcvr is currently planned for the middle of next week. We're finalizing a patch for a pesky issue related to Steam VR frame overrides. And our QA team is currently... Okay, now this is kind of understandable. But I feel like they could have worked on this first. And then moved on, me personally. Little inside whenever test build, yada yada, full sweep, whatever. We don't really care about that. For this title, testing is a little extra spicy. So we functionally have 2 different versions of the game, flat mode and VR. That means they have tested development. I don't know much about game development. I don't feel like that's true. Because you could just have 2 offset versions of the game. Because then it's not going to correspond to either. But I guess if it is running on the same, if it's just literally the same game, then it's going to be like, you have, for example, what would a good example be? Like the lever. So when you go to use a lever, there might be a little more manual effort that needs to be put in. There might be issues with actually getting it to stay, picking up items, throwing them, etc. Because we all know throwing items, it just sucks. Once PCVR launches, we're planning to release the PSVR 2 patch. Now, this is where it's getting pretty bad, because you can already tell by the top comment, bruh. That's already pretty bad. And I kind of agreed with this guy. Just release it already. We don't care if it has bugs. We just want it. That's how I feel. I love buggy games. It is the light of my life to see. Now, if it's... bugs can be annoying. But if it's not like a competitive game, I don't care. I like a few bugs. I will willingly buy a trash game. I love playing games knowing they are trash. I really do. I agree with this. Are we cooked? We kind of are. I feel like they're going to keep doing this. We're going to have a security breach. We really are. It's going to flop. And this guy's saying that they just want it rushed down and whatever. What is wrong with you, Steel Wool? Oh, fair enough. Basically what I said about the, and then, listen, I'm editing this is my new print. It's fine. At least give us till Wednesday, 20th. I kind of agree. They should have gave us a buy date to actually do it. another delay really just launching to fix it. Their incompetence in exam. I kind of agree with this dude. Oh, we're serious. You can guess what they said here. You pathetic liars. And they called him. This dude visibly upset for real. Go to PFP, by the way. F you. Everyone waited 2 weeks. Promised 2 days. Promised 2 days. Then 2 weeks. Now within the next week. And then this dude just being an absolute buzzkill. Vote kill. Freaking okay. This is definitely this was definitely targeted to that dude. Thank you for the update. The delay studios. Graphics and test. Okay, once again, I'm gonna be a bit biased towards this. I don't care about the bugs. Just give up hope. Joke. Fair enough. This dude, get him castrated. Yeah, no, I'm done. They are losing more people by keep putting this off than actually, because we know. I don't think Steel Wolves has any major projects. I know next year, maybe sometime in the end of this year, we're getting a sequel to one of our games, but still, this should be the main focus, because it's not like there's a release date on the sequel. You could release on Friday the 13th again. Makes no sense at all. If you care about the bugs, wait until the patch. You're not being forced to play. This dude is exactly what I mean. You don't have to play the buggy version. If you want them to wait, then you can wait till the game is patched. There's no reason to do that. Steam VR. I would rather have both. There should be a warning saying this is unpatched. That's because a liar should be made fun of being a pathetic liar discussing sellout for a crap console made by Sony. I mean, realistically, who wants a PSVR 2? Like, the Batman game was honestly kind of better than the Spider-Man game. That won't change anything for the people who want to wait. They're like, okay, screw this guy. But I mean, yeah, the lack of communication is kind of crappy. And like, this dude's correct. They're a VR-focused company. How can you be bad at something that's like being a doctor and like sucking at taking care of your patients? That's literally the equivalent of this. Mind you, they made Help Wanted 1. They made Help Wanted 2. Both were really good games. The physics, there was not a lot of bugs. Those were good built games. And then they had to outsource Secrets of the Mimic. What were we doing here, fellas? What were we doing here? And like, I don't know if it's because the sequel they're working. Something went wrong here. They did not want to do this, and I don't know why. Okay. Your deal with Sony is pathetic. I want my money back. Support these scammers. He wants a refund, and he. Okay, this dude is I hope he knows. Scott just kind of helps nowadays. It had nothing to do with Steel Wool. Especially because we all know Epic bought the right, so it's not really Coffin's fault. It's freaking Steel Wool. You guys are supporting this and are acting like it's the final release. If they release a broken patch, we have to outcome is identical for those who want to wait. Whatever. Let's close that. Yeah, this guy's just having a fight. Screen here. Okay. We have VSync in a discussion. This dude is retarded. They are not communicating. $100 that almost all the decorating and Vanna things on the tables will simply be interactive and stuck to. Yep. He was losing, buddy. You might just want to lose that hope. Yep. Now I don't know what to say about the case again. This is just. I'm not gonna rant for too long because I gotta export some vids and crap. But like, it's getting bad. It's getting really bad. But I don't know. I really want it. Me personally, I was looking forward to playing the buggy version. I don't have a PlayStation VR. I have a Meta Quest, so I can't. It's just stressful. Let's go page 50, last page. Oh, well. Next page. Trust me, you don't want the game with but. Has this dude looked at... Like, why couldn't we just port the only thing you'd have to do if you port it over for PSVR 2 is you just gotta do a little bit of optimization, because they are different consoles. But, like, you just gotta remap the buttons, and that's really it, my dudes. Sorry if I get early. This dude. People wanted Security Breach to be heavily rushed, and then I loved how buggy Security Breach was. If I could still get the buggy version, which there's probably still bugs in it, I would play it, dude. I agree with this guy. Not this part, but they should just be careful with their dates. Because mind you, this game was made initially to be VR and didn't go launch as VR because of poor Help Wanted 2 sales. This was a game made to be for VR. And then, you see, it was crap. It's, I don't know. GTA 6, of course, Secrets of the... Oh god, that is going in the thumbnail. So much waiting. I mean, that's literally what it is. Freddy Fazballs. We have to wait 5 nights. Don't say we have to wait 2 weeks just for another week. That is BS, my dudes. Secret of marketing. Like right here. And y'all, we had demos at PAX West when they were doing like the tests and whatever. So I don't know. This situation is just bad, y'all. Tell me what you think in the comments, but I think this is just horrible.